The torture will last no more. Oh, battered, I'm broken, he lay on the floor. The torture will last no more. Land of the free and the home of the
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence. Even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here and towing the slab, Dylan Cease.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Jordan Westberg. A wind in the pitch. Splits the plate, and we're underway in Game 3. That's through there for a strike. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at that. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Austin Hayes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. There's a strike.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Pasquantino steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. All right, let's
take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
I think
When you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And And that is
cut out and miss. 0-2 now. At singing, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right? Absolutely. And you know, if you get to guys like this, a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The line of the pitch.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Got him. That's out number 3.
Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show.
Back here at the
ballpark. And on the hill today, Casey Mize. What do we need to know here? Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a really good in terms of keeping hitters off the mound. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Christian Yelich in now takes ball 1 off the plate.
Next
pitch is outside. Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Next
offering is fouled back.
And the
right-hander deals.
And that's
in for a strike. Yelich takes a swing.
Appeal down
to third. And he couldn't back. He's run up on strikes. Vinny Pasquantino stepping in for the Rangers.
And
that is in for a strike. 0-1.
And
he deals.
Oh, this guy
is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the inning. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Pasquantino checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around and put it to Derek Carter. Anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the
0-1.
Ground ball left side.
Henderson over to first in time.
And that is that. And the Rangers
sit down in order. Scoreless after 1.
New inning
getting started. Down the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. The line to kick the pitch.
Strike
one. That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Next
offering is in for a strike. Quickly in an 0-2 ball, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
On the ground.
And quickly one away in the second.
Here's the
catcher,
Samuel
Samuel
Aseo.
Aseo.
And this
is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense. He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are two down. Off to a strong start,
Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced. Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well. Ramon Arias stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Good contact guy, good defender. Ramon Arias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo? Manny Machado? That's right, in 2015.
So
now 1-2. Second inning here, no score.
Some there at 98 miles an hour.
Orioles in check there. We're going to the bottom of the second. No score.
Welcome back.
And now here's his speed threat. Outfielder Evan Carter. Casey Mize played his college ball at Auburn, and he was the #1 overall draft pick in 2018. And while Auburn, he was named an All-American twice and a finalist for the Gold Spikes Award.
And the
righty deals.
I'll never
forget that first start of the big leagues made a strong impression for the Tigers in 2020. He became the first pitcher since Steven Strasburg to strike out 7 batters and walk none. Not bad at all for your first big league start.
Next offering
upstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And the batter now, Jackson Holiday. And there's
the strike.
Kicks and fires. Good eye
right there. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
He was all over that one.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man at first with 1 gone.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers.
This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mize a move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Holiday, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he's back again.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're plugged in the wrong headset. You're still coughing while you're not pushing the button a lot? I'm trying to hear that.
And the 1-0.
It's like when they bleep a fuck.
Hit on the
TV,
ground to
but
the
you
right
still get a little
side.
bit.
And foul
Tonight's
ball.
gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good
Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Aseo makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
No one uses that's funny. Turn away right now. I'm telling you, at the back end,
Here's the Rangers DH number 2.
yeah, and the whole piece 6. Really? That's what Rogan hit us up about. Good electric fucking tables. He didn't say, he said they're the former division Jay.
And fouled
I
off.
think he came from Ross Big Spark.
So glad
And he
these
said whoever you guys
ballparks
are.
have installed the netting to protect the
Digital
fans, keep
fucking
things
tattoo,
safer
this thing?
all
Yeah,
around the league.
Wow. Yeah, we fuck around. It's great. This is a big fucking deal.
You'll
I'm sure
want.
he thinks comedy has a table or two, right?
That one is absolutely belted.
Yes.
Back there.
They don't get to mess up a fucking phone call.
Pulls it in on
They
the
just go
warning
Skype, of
track.
course. That's
One
the
left for
standard everyone
Texas.
uses.
You
Yeah,
move to the
fine.
third
Warning
with no
calls,
score.
complete different qualities. 0 is not quality. It's true. Quality was non-existent.
And welcome back.
That
On to the
was
third
during
inning.
the show.
Here's
We tried
Max
to Skype
Muncy.
into
That funky
Armstrong.
Muncy.
And we didn't have the system set up. No, really.
Seats
You told me,
back to
hey,
work.
come do Legion of Kings. I'm like, I can't, I got
Muncy,
punched
a
on.
former
He goes, no,
All-Star,
we'll do a
a
cross. I'm
member
like,
of
no, I
the
gotta get home.
1,000 hit
The
club.
thing is that
He
even
joined the
said,
team as a
we
free
said,
agent.
can we call into Punch Drunk? And Lewis used the word easily.
I swear to you.
Easily. Yeah. 4 times in the
Yes.
sentence. Like, we can easily call him
Strike
into
two.
with ease.
That's what I was going to call out too. I was like, most of the stuff.
Lewis was hockey.
It's easy. It'll be easy. He said a number to me, I
Check
believe.
swing, tried to hold
3
up.
minutes.
Now an appeal to third. Didn't
6
go.
or
How many times? Oh, my God.
Then he goes, you know what? I'm going to go solve this shit right now. And he goes, I'll
In
be
the
right
dirt.
back. And then he stormed
Catcher
outside.
has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well,
Dave
big
sat
power
here.
guy right there and
Watching it
generating so
happen on
much
the
bat
computer.
speed. It's
At
hard
some
to
point, I
bring
was
that
like,
to a
yeah,
halt
all right, well, while
once
you
you
figure it out,
committed. They
there's so
tried
much.
to
He
check the
said,
swing, just couldn't do it.
literally 2 minutes. That
Here
I'm
is
not getting
Austin
it. 151
Meadows.
said, definitely give me another 2 minutes.
There's the strike.
You heard us going like, okay, the literally is almost up. As soon as I came into the studio to watch Punch Drunk, and I gotta say, good show.
Good show.
Yeah, so I'm fucking Skyping in, and I take them, and all of a sudden I hear the background loud noise, and you just going, no, set it up that way. No, just push that
He
button.
swings and
Reset.
fouls
I'm
one
like,
off.
I'm like hearing him out loud. It was bad. Look, I already took blame for hiring these. Why? Why did you hire them, Lewis? I don't know. They were the only ones who wanted to work for free at the
0-2
time. And
now.
they put in so much time for free. That you're like, these are paying
And ball
all. And
one.
you're like, oh, well, it's got to be them, right? You just fire them.
But in fairness, you did tell Bobby, like, you like turned on a dime from like, hey, regular show to like
Next pitch is
figure out this
downstairs.
technology right now, and gave him a 3-minute.
Do it.
That
Do
exception.
it. I'm doing it. Look, Bobby did a very comfortable job.
To be here, yeah.
And at one
then you
point-
dressed him down in front of all of us.
Well, the thing is that Lewis was
One
yelling at
down,
Bobby, and then
bases
Bobby kind
empty.
of snapped back at him. It's like if you
Keeps
somebody
the at-bat
beats the
going
shit out
with
of
a
the
foul
dog, and you
ball.
just see the dog piss on the floor, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a long one. I was like, oh, God, here we go.
The 2-2.
Bobby snaps. Lewis is now going to have to scream 10 times longer.
In the
Show
air,
his
right
nose, and then
field.
Morris.
Yelich running
Slap
hard.
back on you.
He's got
Yes,
it. 2 down.
Bobby had it. Shit. Look, I'm sorry.
Maybe
We're
caught
gonna
that
do
one
a
off the
punch
end
on
just a
some
little
episode
bit. Couldn't
eventually.
quite barrel it up enough to
Fucking
really
finest
drive it.
game, this thing. We'll figure out some
Still next to hit for Baltimore. Colton Cowser.
big day. Tomorrow we're going to Boston.
Cowser
First, I'll tell you right now,
measures
this is going out
6
on
feet
iTunes right
2
after the show. This is
inches.
going out immediately.
27 years old.
You guys are
A
in the
former
Boston
first-round
area, New
pick
England area.
in
All 3
2021.
skanks, plus the special. I'll tell you right now, Bobby Kelly's doing one of the
And a
shows.
good
I'm
fastball
not
to
gonna say
start
what's
him
special
off.
now at this
That's
point,
strike
right?
one.
Bobby Kelly's doing one of the shows tomorrow night.
So.
And then one of the other shows.
They could have brought this up at the meeting outside, I guess.
There's another special guest that we're not announcing
Just
just yet.
off the inside
And,
edge.
Giving all of our money to charity.
No, we're not giving all our money to charity this time. We're keeping all the money.
No, I already said it though. I put it out there in the row. Everyone, all of our money's going to Puerto Rico again.
Well, no, I said it. You're still doing pretty bad.
Right-hander
I
kick
said it. Well, we've had
steals.
enough. We've given it more.
There's a strike.
Somebody else is giving Puerto Rico $7,500. I'm looking back at the last time we gave money to Puerto Rico, and you're like, I think we were just enabling them. They still don't have that. For $7,500.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
The most grateful culture. There's no word for it. Yeah, 49 words for B.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Jesus Sanchez.
They have 18 words for halves.
And a pitch.
Fuck.
And that one fouled off.
Thank you. Done. Gracias.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh, another character. Oh, yeah. Spanish.
On the ground, right side. Leadoff hitter
Can't
gone
find
to
the
the
right
third.
word.
Now the catcher for the Rangers.
No,
Sam
he's
Huff.
that.
I should make sounds. It's not like I'm speaking in tongue when I'm trying to do this. It's like
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dominant. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And here comes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Okay. Vocabulary in Spanish.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Flips the corner. That's strike one. Yelich getting the start in right. Hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Huff leads off first with one away. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Meadows raging back towards the wall. Goodbye. They're going crazy in the dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Next up for Texas, Vinny Pasquantino. That one's in there, 0-1.
You want your shred, you know.
Still only one out here in the inning. Slider clips the corner.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The 0-2.
He is a.
Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Westberg makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Grounded out his first time.
They have to kick you out. It's not like you put any money into it. That is true. No, you can dab in here. You're crazy. Should we dab in here, Robbie? Why couldn't we dab? Well, why couldn't we? Isn't this, look, I'm dabbing right now. I'm dabbing through a different dab thing.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this
You're absolutely right,
organization,
but
who's the best hitter?
I mean, it's your call. This is your studio.
They would say
Who
him.
said no?
Ralph?
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Hey, this just is good. Sorry, good answer, Bobby. Do you guys have a breaking news sound effect for me?
Played the Rays in the
See if you
division
can call that up,
series.
Brown.
I sacrificed a bracelet.
Listen,
Was my
I think
wrist
I'm
and
on
my
seconds.
hand.
One.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
This just in. Ralph can go suck a dick. Can you heard it here? You heard it here first. An anonymous source. Now here's Webb. Here's John with the Webb.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. And a weak ground ball to the left side. In there safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Struck out swinging his first time.
Your children's children with
Hard hit to third. And that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. This is the American League Division Series on the show.
No hitter.
Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jordan Westberg.
Right, man. Oh, we dabbed. You would take dabs in here? Why do you take dabs? Yeah, you would be the one they would ask, Lewis. I was asking myself.
And a pitch.
Yeah, just the answers. You can do whatever you want.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Just look, I'm dabbing right now. Dabbing for a different dab thing.
Here's the 0-2.
Absolutely right, but
Good eye in that spot.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That's just it. Good. Sorry, good answer, Bobby. Do you guys have a breaking news sound effect for me? See if you can call that up, Brown. Breaking news. How quickly do you think we can do that? Let's see.
On the ground to the left.
Seconds.
And that's just foul. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
An anonymous source.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Here's John with the Webb.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there. That's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And it's second with one away. Nathaniel Lowe digs in now. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Your children's children will talk about me.
Fuck, Hurricane One's a great character. Hurricane One. I like him. He's welcome on the show. Jay, that's your character. Hurricane 1?
Then what? Oh, you can
Bounced up the
Hurricane 1.
middle.
So barbecue
Lays
Monday.
out,
Want to check the weather for Monday?
squeeze it.
Hurricane 1?
Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Hurricane
Grounds
1's
it
better
out
to
his
all my
first
work.
time.
He's always down. He's always ready to get your back.
Want to fight or walk? Fight. Fight.
That's in there. Strike 1.
That's nice.
Cease. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a
couple
spot
stories
like
we should
this.
talk about that. It's a very serious time. You know, we're being
That's
fun
with
right
two
now.
away.
Fun.
It's a serious time right now.
Yeah, why are we having so much fun when this
We should not be.
time? We're fucking assholes.
The one
Hurricane
is
1.
fouled
Give me
off.
one of your serious characters.
Okay, I got one. Got it. Guy who just got off the boat, black guy from America. His dad came here from Nigeria 2 generations earlier on a slave ship.
1-2.
And he
That's
is
recent
now
slavery.
being told
Jesus,
he's got to work.
How long
Nice
ago was the
job
slave
behind the
trade?
plate there.
It was like the
If you're going to be in the
1700s.
game in
That's not
high-leverage
2 generations.
situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss.
And he doesn't want to work, but he realizes it's going to happen.
To the right
He
side.
doesn't want to.
He doesn't want
And he
it. So it's just
can't
anything
hang
will work.
on. He decides to eat it, and a run scores.
Picks himself up.
So I'm an
And now
African.
they've
I just
some
got off
speed
a
on
boat.
first, so we'll see if they try
Right.
to get him into
They're
motion.
trying to get me to work.
Now the Orioles
Yeah, you don't want
catcher,
to.
Samuel
shouldn't be in
Aseo
the-
went down on
Okay,
strikes
fine.
his first time through.
Yo, what up, motherfucker?
And that one fouled
no
off.
motherfucking work. I ain't working, son.
That's West African, I believe.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah, son, in West Nigeria, born and raised.
Playgrounds where you spend most of your day.
Nah, son, it wasn't a
1-1.
playground. It was a
Good speed on
battlefield.
the
There was
base
mad
pass.
people
He
with
handles
guns.
the
So
bat
black playground.
Very
Yeah,
well.
yo.
I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper
Yeah, but-
puts on some type of hit and run or
I
a
got
run
that.
and
That
hit.
first one you did out of the gate made me think like, wait, have you been working on characters on stage?
I'm like, oh shit, Lewis is a
1-1 is
jukebox.
cut on
And then
missed.
from then on, it's not been.
Upstairs.
Feels like you're rushing them. You know what, dude? Look, you're throwing them at me. I haven't had any time to work on them. I happen to
Bounce
you.
to the
I
left side.
lucky. I happen to be working already on an Irish.
And that is that.
Lewis is method acting. He's
Yeah,
got
I
a
was brushing your teeth
character.
guy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
get a
so
run on
full
2
disclosure,
hits, no errors, and
I
a
already had
man
that
left.
fuck.
We're midway
Okay.
in the 4th.
Okay.
It's the Rangers 2 and
Shit,
the
big
Orioles
toothbrush.
1.
When you first, when I was like doing Irish guy brushing his
Ready to
teeth
go,
loosely.
bottom 4.
Yes.
Now, Jackson Holiday.
Oh my
Well,
God.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Walk your ass right
We
in
knew
there.
he was going to be a stud just coming
Time.
up, making his way through the minor
Let me
leagues,
turn around.
and
This guy is-
quickly at this level, an impact player.
You guys see an Irish guy brushing
Here
his
comes
teeth.
the 1.
What's the worst impression? The
On the
comics do
ground,
impressions
right
like the
side.
lead into them.
Why do they
Low.
turn around
When they
and
give
do
you
it?
all of them, like that was
Doesn't get the lead off,
one of the
man.
first ones I saw.
All of them
The
together.
guy just goes like, some guy was opening for some shitty
Here's
club on
Josh
the road.
Young.
It's like,
He popped out his
I
first
had a
time.
dream last night. I worked at a Burger King, and then just all the workers at Burger King happened to be the 5 impressions he does. Sylvester Stallone, but not just Sylvester Stallone. Rambo
And
working
he swings
fries
and misses at the initial
on the
offer.
milkshake machine.
This guy's
Homer
has so
Simpson.
much drop in it.
And
It's
there was
almost
like 5 other
split
things in it.
finger
It's just
fastball
so
instead of just weak
Yeah,
contact
so
and
the ball
bounce on the
in the
ground.
It's hard to
He
do in
swings and
stand up.
misses.
I mean, it's really difficult. Like impressions. Like Dan does some like characters here and there, like in a stand up, but it's
And
not.
that one
He's like
hammered.
almost like
That's
he
back.
saves it for like the radio and podcast. Have you ever seen
And
impressions
it's
do it so seamlessly that like
Safely into second.
you don't
He's
really
got a
realize
double.
they're just in and out of impressions. It's like
Couldn't
it's
have
barely
timed
even
it
part
up
of
any
it.
better than that.
impossible.
Absolutely
Yeah.
blasted
Yeah.
that one into the gap,
Oh.
but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe
where's
a
that,
little
Dr.
more
Dan?
elevation under it and it carries
Oh,
over.
yes,
but
no, it's right.
that's
It
a
just
swing you'd be
slipped
happy
into
with
one of my
every time.
talents.
Just wait a second. I just blinked. Did Lewis do an impression?
Yeah, that's my. He's a racist Asian.
Although when
So now the DH spot, number 2.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering upstairs. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The 2-1. Man at second. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. 1 out and a runner at second. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cowser under this one and puts the squeeze on that. 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Left-hand batter waits. Sam Huff in the on-deck circle for Texas. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And he walked him. Sam Huff stepping in for the Rangers. Singled and scored his first time. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. First and second, 2 down. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Here's a 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Meadows on his horse, and that's a foul ball. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And it's even up. At the belt and fires. That's smashed towards center. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Ramon Urias. And the right-hander back to work. First pitch swinging.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's Austin Meadows. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. In there, and it's 0-1. Meadows off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The pitch. Bouncer to Young. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Christian Yelich. The wind of the pitch. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. In there for strike one. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Seager stands in now. Runner on the go. Fouled off left side. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is down low. Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Seager swings, rips one to right. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Evan Carter getting ready to hit. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Low makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Hot shot to third. Henderson over to first in time. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes. Cease back to work. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. That's to third. Slings it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That misses, and it's 1-0. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The 1-0. Out to center. And a couple of quick outs. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First offering misses the mark.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's inside.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-2. And he deals. Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 2 and the Orioles 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Josh Young. The wide to kick the pitch. Young checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Cody Hoyer, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the DH, number 2. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Popped up. Westberg moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Sanchez, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing. He held up. And that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Aseo puts it away. That is the inning. Rangers go down quickly there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Aseo. And here it comes. That one hooked foul. The tying run at the plate. Pasquantino. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to go. Sims getting loose as well. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. And there's a base hit to left. And that puts the tying run on base. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dylan Cease gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.